Hello everybody, this is Excalibur of Excalibur Zone Gaming, and welcome to another What's the Combo? This time we're going to look at Restoration Angel and Conspiracy. Now, what is so special about Restoration Angel and Conspiracy? Well, this is the deal. Restoration Angel, when she enters the battlefield, she can flash or shift out and then shift back in a non-angel creature. With Conspiracy, you can make her a non-angel creature. So you make her Goblin. Then when she comes in, she can target herself and exile herself. And then she'll come back in because it immediately returns the card to the battlefield under your control. And then you can target her again and then flash back in and again and again and again and again and again for an infinite number of enter the battlefield triggers and leave the battlefield triggers. Well, in black and white, there are several cards that you can use to take advantage of this. Suture Priest, Soul Warden, those are two cards that you can use immediately to great effect for it. And Angelic Course as well. These cards here will get you infinite life. Now, the cool thing about this is there's another Soul Sister out there, and then there's a Healer of the Pride that does this as well. The other Soul Sister, there's a Suture Priest, which is considered a Soul Sister, a Soul Warden, and then there's a green Soul Sister card, and they all give you 1 life. The Suture Priest can take life from your opponents. Well, in any case, that's your unlimited life combos right there with this handy, and it's all mono white. You can also use Mantle of Leadership to give any creature +2/+2 until end of turn. It's got to enchant that creature. And Cathar's Crusade will give all your creatures +1/+1 until end of turn for every time Restoration Angel comes into play. So if you have a bunch of tokens and Restoration Angel is just coming in and out, you pump them up to infinite number of power, toughness, and attack and kill everybody. Carnival of Souls is whenever a creature comes into play, you lose 1 life and add black to your mana pool. So you use Carnival of Souls in conjunction with these cards here for infinite mana and infinite life at the same time. This is an enchantment. Death March, whenever a creature comes into play, that creature's controller may have target creature of his or her choice get -3/-3 until end of turn. So that is creature removal. And then you have Spreading Plague. Whenever a creature comes into play, destroy all of the creatures that share a color with it. They can't be regenerated. So Spreading Plague will immediately kill all white creatures with Restoration Angel. It's sort of like a Wrath of God for white creatures, and that's sometimes good, sometimes bad, but it's a good thing to have. You can play it or not. Well, one of the other things is, if you go with white and red and black, the Mardu colors, Warstorm Surge is immediately available, and every time it hits, it's going to do damage equal to its power to target creature or player. So it's going to do 3 points of damage to any creature or player, infinite number of times. So you immediately kill everybody on the board. Pandemonium, or Perforos, does the same exact thing, only he does 2 points at a time. And Vigilante Justice does the same thing, so long as you make Conspiracy turn everything into humans. So whenever a human enters the battlefield under your control, Vigilante Justice deals 1 damage to target creature or player. So you ping for an infinite number of times. Pandemonium is whenever a creature comes into play, that creature's controller may have it deal damage equal to its power to target creature or player of his or her choice. In other words, this is just like Warstorm Surge. And it costs less. But it's a time-shifted card, so good luck in finding it. It might be out there available. We can take a look and see what set it's from. Let's see here. There we go. We'll do this and bring up our lovely print. So we're going to go to cards and we're going to click on, what is it? Pandemonium. It actually came out in Exodus as a rare. So if you can find that card, it's not like it's from a super early set or anything like that. But it is a time shifted and time spiral. So there you go. These guys will all kick butt big time over and over and over again. infinite death, infinite life, infinite mana with the infinite life combo, and infinite spot removal, and infinite destroy all white creatures. This is also infinite embiggen creatures. So if you have a bunch of hexproof stuff out there, you can use Cathar's Crusade to pump stuff up. If you have Shroud stuff, Cathar's Crusade will pump stuff up. And even Shroud here, as long as this has gone on before Shroud hits, bam, you've got it. So there you go. In many different ways. I didn't go with any other colors than these because right now I'm concentrating on a Mardu deck. I had a white-black chess deck, and then I've got a mono-white deck, but unfortunately Conspiracy will not work with mono-white. So it's either red-black-white or white-black. Those are the two decks that this goes well in. You could have I think it's a Sultai deck, which is white, black, and green, which is a very good combination. You can throw in some of those green cards that get better and better. There's a whole bunch of things you can do with this. So there you go. An infinite enter the battlefield trigger. Now if there were, I didn't look for cards that triggered when a creature left the battlefield. A lot of that deals with dying, but there are ways, if we take a look in the database, and we do a search filter, whenever a creature leaves, and we have black, red, and white, so there's only a couple, so why don't we take a look at those. We have Arification. Whenever a creature deals damage, each creature when Arificate. Okay, that doesn't work. A Boggart Mob. Whenever a goblin you control deals combat damage, nope. Extractor Demon. Whenever another creature leaves the battlefield, you may have target player put the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Well, there you go. We have ourselves Extractor Demon from Commander, which will infinitely mill people. Twilight Drover. Whenever a creature token leaves the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter. Alright, so that's it. So that's the only leaves the battlefield thing. Let me see if we can do red filter and get rid of the only. Nope, I think red just deals with dies. So there you go. Extractor Demon is the card to go for. Whenever another creature leaves the battlefield, there you go. So you got infinite mill. So there you have it. That's the only things I can really find in red, black, and white. I did not look at green or blue for these colors, though you could probably find even more infinite combinations with green and blue and enter the battlefield and leaving the battlefield triggers. Until next time, enjoy playing games, enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. Please like, favorite, and subscribe. It really helps me to know what stuff you guys are watching so I can concentrate some more videos in that direction to keep you guys happy. When you get a chance, please visit www.patreon.com/ExcaliburZone and support me. Every time someone supports me, a bunch of other people get supported because half of my net profits from Patreon goes to charity. So you're not only helping me to get more equipment, better software, better equipment, that kind of thing. You're also supporting people who need the financial aid. As always, this is Excalibur, and I am out.